Hey there, comic fans. I am back from the comic shop again this week. What did I get? 7 comics, I think it was. Lots of reprints. I spent $20 on reprints. One of them was $10. But anyway, let me show you what I got. First, I'll show you my museum cover of the week. This is my museum spot is on top of my printer. And I just leave this there all week and look at it. And I don't know why I picked this one. I don't think I like this cover very much. It's funny. This was my first Conan comic I got was number 77, but I didn't start buying it regularly until about issue 90, maybe a year later. That is. But I got this one from somewhere. I probably got it around that same time. I don't know where I got it from, who gave it to me. But this was like my old issue of Conan that I had for many years, issue 44. I don't know if it's that yellow in the background or sort of their generic poses, and I just never, the drawing's all nice. It's John Buscema. I don't know who's inking him. I think he's inking himself, but I didn't look it up. But like I said, I don't know why I picked this one to have out all week and look at, because it's not a favorite. It's an okay cover, but not. It's just, generic Conan and Red Sonja fighting nothing, fighting hands and a skull with some fire. I don't know why I picked this one. I don't have to pick a better one for this upcoming week, but not the worst cover in the world, but not my favorite either. Oh, by the way, if you go to jaredosborne.com, I mentioned this last week, but it's actually up there now. I made a book out of all my tentacle monster drawings. So if you go to jaredosborne.com and click on the Tentacle Monster PDF link from Dropbox, you can download my book of tentacle monsters. And we got a new comic shop news. What is this? Radiant Black, Kyle Higgins, and Marcelo Costa. Okay. I have no idea what that is. What do you get when you cross Invincible and the Power Rangers? Radiant Black. That's what. All right. We'll give it a look, maybe. I don't like the Power Rangers, but I like Invincible. What else do we have in here? Oh, a little Beta Ray Bill cover. Carnage. MODOK, Head D. This is Marvel stuff on this page. Conan the Barbarian. That Conan cover right there, that reminds me of, I think it was like the only Walt Simonson Conan cover that I think he had to do like in an afternoon or something. That was maybe it was a giant bird Conan was fighting sort of in the sky like that. As they were falling through the air, I don't know, that just reminds me of it. I don't know if it is. Spider-Man, Curse of the Man-Thing. I like this nice big reproduction. That's pretty cool. The Women of Marvel, that must be a TPB. Oh, the Picture of Everything Else. That was the one I really enjoyed the first issue of. Picture of Everything. When's the second issue coming out? Oh, this is number 4 being advertised, so I haven't seen the second issue in a while. That reminds me, I still haven't gotten the first issue of Serial. I don't know why. The Terry Moore one. So maybe I'll get the second printing of it. I was talking to my comic shop guy today. I don't know. I think I may have ordered it to put it on my pull list too late for the first issue or something. But anyway, I'll be getting it eventually. And then, here's the first of the reprints, facsimile editions I got. I don't even know why I got this one. I'm just a sucker for these facsimile editions because I think they put this out in a True Believers just last year, and I got the True Believers. And I read it, and it's not even... This is not one of the better Spider-Man comics, I have to say, in terms of the story. The art, of course, is nice. It's, who is it? Gil Kane and Frank Giacoia. So the art is perfectly fine, but the story was just not very good. It was the story of Roy Thomas. But, I don't know. I put it on my pull list and got it anyway, so... Now I think I've got a True Believers of Spider-Man 101 and a facsimile edition. Sometimes the collector in me just grabs a hold and won't let go, which is also why here is Graphic Fantasy facsimile editions, number 1 and 2. And that one's $10, 72 pages, and that one's $6. So, and these are facsimiles of the original Savage Dragon stuff, published in like 1982 or 1983. I think he was either in or just out of high school. You know, it's not the most it's not the most polished Savage Dragon you'll ever see. And, you know, I never tried to track down the originals of these for any reason, but since they came out with facsimiles of them, I was just like, you know what? I'll blow $15, $16 on them. Oh. You know, I think he just reprinted a lot of this too in color in like Savage Dragon 250 or whatever it was. So I think I read it then. So it's like I'm just gonna put these in a bag and put them with the rest of my Savage Dragons. So every now and then that collector's bug gets me too, where I just have to have something in the collection for no reason other than it completes the collection. And here is Cerebus in Hell 2021. I'm not quite sure what this is. It's like got a catalog. It's got calendars in it and more Cerebus strips. And I guess these are the Cerebuses that are coming out in 2021. A calendar. Weird. I got a lot of weird stuff this week, didn't I? 3 facsimiles I'm not going to read. And a Cerebus in Hell calendar. What a weird week. Then we got Psychodrama Illustrated, number 4. Beto Hernandez, Gilbert. And this continues to be Gilbert's. I guess he's got too much work for that for just one Love and Rockets magazine. So we get even more Gilbert here. I think this is only 4 or 5 issues. I don't even know. Oh, we got the end at the end. I just quickly glanced at. So I think it was only 4 issues. I think he puts out his stuff in a lot of miniseries here and there. I haven't gotten all of them, but I got this one. So good stuff. What else do we have here? Oh, this is back. Resonant. It's N-A-N-T, but I pronounce it N-I-N-T. I think everyone does. Resonant. Ty rejoins Beck and Steph, but there's no time for a family reunion. Maw, Preacher, and their followers are on the way to the cabin with brutal intentions. Paxton, Claire, and Mickey have escaped from the clutches of Honcho, but rough waters await them. If that means nothing to you, I wouldn't be surprised. This is a post-apocalyptic story where there are these strange bugs that make everybody freak out or something, and this was the story of a father and his 2 kids in the cabin, but the father got swept off to this island. New artist on this too. It was gone for a year. And then it showed up again with last issue. Issue 6 wrapped up the story, and I guess we're starting a new, or issue 5 wrapped. I can't remember which issue now. Wrapped up the story, and now we're back with this new artist, writer David Andre, artist Skylar Patridge, colorist Jason Wordy, and letterer Duran Bennett. We'll see how it. I mean, I liked the first artist, I think, better. But this artist looks pretty good. There's all those when the noise comes, you know, it breaks everything down in the human brain or something like that. I forget what. Then I got a first issue. Some spots on it. Fear Case number 1. Some more Matt Kint stuff. Tyler and Hillary Jenkins. Okay, I do not remember what this is about. I must, Matt. I generally like Matt Kint's writing. Once again, a crappy Dark Horse comic. I must have read what it was about and said, I'll try that one out. I don't even know if I put just the first issue or the series on my. So I think I just started another Matt Kint series too, which I can't remember what it is right now. Crimson Flower, was that it? That's another Matt Kint written one, I think. And I know I put that one right on my pull list because I liked the artist too, but I don't think I've ever heard of this artist. Don't see his name. It starts starts on the page 1 and 2, so I don't see the credits. Crimson Flower, that's the other one I put on my pull list. So we'll see how that one is. Now we'll show you a little artwork of mine. What do I got back here? I was just working on my colored ink multi-line technique. I still don't quite have it down yet, but I want to. This is one of my Painted Ladies covers that I decided to reuse the drawing on. And it was I could just, cause like I said, I'm working on I bought a whole bunch of new colored inks. And I'm just kind of working out how to use them and working on the technique. So I don't quite have my technique down yet, exactly what I want to do for them, but it's something in this direction. And this I did too. Dreams of Things 105. I inked this one. So now it's ready to be marker colored at some point. And this somehow reminds me of, maybe it's just the 3 people lined up standing there and kind of 3 different stuff. It always reminds me of when I see like 3 people standing there, of Picasso's 3 musicians. I don't know, this one reminds me of Picasso's 3 musicians, but there's no musical instruments in their hands. Alrighty, there you go. Oh, one other thing, that my weekly Cavern of Chaos show, it's usually on Howler Mouse's channel. I think it's going to be on my channel tomorrow because Tim is off for the weekend or something. So I'll post something. I'll post a reminder tomorrow to check us out Friday night from about 6 to 9. Paolo, Scott, Tim, and I usually do it. If Tim's not there, might get Jeff in. So you guys all have a good week out there.